Do you think space is silent? Well, it's not. In this video, I will show you the 21 most scary sounds from space. They are real sounds captured by NASA and other space agencies, and trust me, they only get more terrifying as we go on. In 2019, NASA's InSight lander recorded something never heard before, a Marsquake. Unlike earthquakes, which happen because of shifting tectonic plates, Marsquakes come from the cooling and shrinking of the planet's crust. The recording captures a low, deep rumble, almost like a distant drumroll under the Martian surface. It's eerie to think about. Mars may seem like a quiet, lifeless planet, but deep down, it's still moving. Did you think this one was weird? Wait until you hear the ones that I saved for the end of the video. In 2012, NASA's Voyager 1 became the first human-made object to leave the solar system. As it crossed into interstellar space, it recorded something eerie, plasma waves vibrating through deep space. The sound is a low, ghostly hum, like something alive is lurking in the darkness. Scientists say these waves help us understand the space between stars, but to most people, it just sounds unnerving. It's like the universe itself is whispering. The deeper we go into space, the stranger it gets. The final sound on this list will leave you speechless. Saturn is known for its beautiful rings, but did you know it also has some of the most powerful storms in the solar system? NASA's Cassini spacecraft recorded the sound of lightning storms deep in Saturn's atmosphere, and the result is terrifying. Loud crackles and pops fill the audio, sounding like an alien thunderstorm raging in the darkness. These storms are 10,000 times stronger than the ones on Earth. Imagine being caught in that. If you thought this was creepy, wait until you hear what's coming next. It only gets weirder from here. When NASA's Cassini spacecraft passed through Saturn's rings, it recorded something unexpected. Sharp, crackling sounds, almost like static from an old radio. These noises come from tiny dust particles colliding with the spacecraft at high speeds. While Saturn's rings may look peaceful from afar, this sound proves they are anything but. The constant pings and pops make it feel like Cassini was flying through a dangerous cosmic hailstorm. What you're about to hear is one of the most mysterious sounds ever recorded in space. Are you ready? When the Voyager spacecraft reached Jupiter, it encountered something called a bow shock, where the solar wind crashes into Jupiter's powerful magnetic field. The sound it recorded was a deep, eerie whooshing, almost like the wind howling through a canyon. This invisible shockwave stretches millions of miles around the planet, protecting it from solar radiation. If Earth didn't have something similar, life wouldn't exist here. Each sound is scarier than the last, but the final one is absolutely terrifying. You don't want to miss it. NASA's Juno spacecraft recorded a haunting whistling sound coming from Jupiter. These whistler waves happen when high-energy electrons move through Jupiter's ionosphere. The result? A sound that resembles eerie, distant screams traveling through space. Scientists say these waves help us understand space weather, but to most people, it sounds like something straight out of a sci-fi horror movie. This next sound will send chills down your spine. Listen closely and try not to get too scared. Jupiter's moon Ganymede is the only moon in the solar system with its own magnetic field. When NASA's Galileo spacecraft passed by, it recorded bizarre, warbling noises, almost like an alien language. Scientists believe these sounds come from charged particles interacting with Ganymede's atmosphere. It's creepy to think that this moon, covered in ice, has a hidden energy field humming beneath its surface. Could there be something lurking below? You won't believe what we found at the end of the universe. Keep watching to hear it for yourself. Another of Jupiter's moons, Europa, is covered in a thick layer of ice, and scientists believe there's a massive ocean beneath it. When Galileo flew by, it detected plasma waves interacting with Europa's thin atmosphere, producing a strange mechanical hum. Some believe this moon could harbor alien life beneath its frozen surface, and this sound makes you wonder, what could be swimming down there? Think this is weird? Just wait. The most unsettling sound is coming up soon, and it will shock you. Among Jupiter's largest moons, Callisto is the most distant and least geologically active. Yet, when Galileo flew by, it still picked up faint plasma signals, proof that even a seemingly dead world isn't completely silent. The sound is soft and eerie, almost like a heartbeat in the void. It's strange to think that something so quiet could still send out a signal across space. By the time we reach number 1, you might never want to listen to space sounds again. The sun doesn't just shine, it also sings. Scientists converted the sun's vibrations into sound, and what they found was a deep, droning hum. This vibration comes from waves of energy moving through the sun's surface, and it's a reminder of just how massive and active our star really is. It may not sound scary, but when you remember this fiery giant is keeping our planet alive, it's a humbling and eerie experience. Some of these sounds are bizarre, but the last one will make you question everything. Stay tuned. Yes, even Earth makes sound in space. Satellites have recorded strange, radio-like emissions coming from our planet, created by interactions between the solar wind and Earth's magnetic field. The result? A high-pitched warbling noise, almost like something alien is trying to make contact. If we can hear this from Earth, imagine what strange signals we might pick up from other planets. You won't believe the final sound on this list. It's the most disturbing one yet. Stay tuned until the very end. NASA's Chandra X-ray Observatory recorded something terrifying, a black hole's sound. Though black holes don't emit sound in space, scientists converted the pressure waves they create into an audible format. The result? A deep, droning hum that sounds like a monster growling from the depths of space. It's the closest thing to hearing the void itself. Think this is weird? Just wait. The most unsettling sound is coming up soon, and it will shock you. Earth has the northern lights, but Saturn has something even more extreme. NASA's Cassini spacecraft captured radio emissions from Saturn's auroras, and they sound absolutely alien. The noise is high-pitched, warbling, and eerie, like the planet itself is speaking. Scientists believe these sounds come from charged particles interacting with Saturn's magnetic field, but it doesn't make them any less creepy. By the time we reach number 1, you might never want to listen to space sounds again. Voyager 2 recorded weird radio bursts from Neptune, and to this day, we don't fully understand them. The sounds resemble whistling wind and distant, distorted voices. Some scientists believe the signals come from Neptune's magnetic field, but others speculate they could be something even stranger. Whatever they are, they make Neptune one of the creepiest planets to listen to. Some of these sounds are bizarre, but the last one will make you question everything. Stay tuned. Venus, often called Earth's twin, is a world of hellish conditions. When Soviet spacecraft Venera 14 landed there, it recorded a hissing sound, almost like steam escaping from a pressure cooker. Scientists say this was likely wind rushing over the probe's microphone, but it still sounds terrifying, like the planet itself is breathing. You won't believe the final sound on this list. It's the most disturbing one yet. Stay tuned until the very end. In 2007, astronomers detected a fast radio burst, FRB, a mysterious, ultra-powerful radio signal from outside our galaxy. These bursts last only milliseconds but release as much energy as our sun emits in a year. The origin of FRBs is still unknown, and some speculate they could even be signals from extraterrestrial civilizations. Whatever they are, they're one of the strangest things we've ever heard. This next sound will send chills down your spine. Listen closely and try not to get too scared. When the Rosetta spacecraft visited Comet 67P, it picked up something unexpected, a singing comet. Scientists discovered that the comet was emitting oscillating magnetic waves, which, when converted to sound, resembled an eerie, otherworldly tune. It's as if the comet is humming as it drifts through space. The deeper we go into space, the stranger it gets. The final sound on this list will leave you speechless. Voyager 2 recorded an eerie electromagnetic disturbance when it flew by Uranus. The sound was a deep, fluctuating hum, almost like the planet was vibrating. Scientists believe it comes from the interaction between solar wind and Uranus's magnetosphere, but it remains one of the weirdest sounds ever recorded in space. Each sound is scarier than the last, but the final one is absolutely terrifying. You don't want to miss it. Pulsars are rapidly spinning neutron stars, and when their beams sweep past Earth, they create a pulsing radio signal. These signals sound like an unstoppable ticking clock, a chilling reminder of the powerful objects lurking in deep space. Some pulsars rotate hundreds of times per second, making their eerie sound even more unsettling. You won't believe what we found at the end of the universe. Keep watching to hear it for yourself. In 2006, scientists detected a mysterious cosmic hum that seemed to come from the very early universe. It's a low, droning noise that scientists still struggle to explain. Some believe it's the leftover energy from the Big Bang, while others think it could be something even more mysterious. Whatever it is, it's one of the oldest and most haunting sounds in the cosmos. The last sound on this list is so weird that scientists still can't explain it. Keep watching to find out what it is. This is the most chilling sound ever recorded in space. In 1977, astronomers detected a powerful radio signal from deep space. Known as the WOW signal, it lasted only 72 seconds, but it was so strong that scientists have never been able to explain it. Some believe it could have been a message from an alien civilization. Decades later, we still don't know where it came from, or if it will ever happen again. What sound is your favorite this time? Let this community know in the comments.